Hey there, today I want to talk about one of the best digital compact cameras out there, the Fuji X100V. It is the perfect companion for the demanding photographer, and here is why. The Fuji X100V is a rangefinder styled camera with a fixed 23mm f2 lens, which equals a 35mm in full frame terms, as this is an APS-C camera. The 26 megapixel backside illuminated sensor delivers excellent images from 160 to 12,800 ISO. Combined with its 23mm f2 lens, this camera is a really good performer in low light situations. The lens of the Fuji X100V is really worth talking about. It is a completely new design that features excellent imaging performance across the whole board. I've used this camera for a little bit over 1 year, and I really have to say the lens never failed to impress me. Previous models from Fuji's X100 series suffered a significant loss of sharpness at close focusing distances. But thanks to the new lens design, you can focus as close as 10 centimeters without any detrimental effects on the image quality. This makes the Fuji X100V a very useful camera for all sorts of subjects. But let's talk about the user experience. One reason why I bought the Fuji X100V was its hybrid viewfinder. It is an optical viewfinder, but it can also be switched over to like a fully digital mirrorless style viewfinder. It's quite interesting how Fuji made this possible, and it really offers a convenient shooting experience for people like me who don't really like mirrorless cameras in the first place. The control layout of the Fuji X100V resembles that of old film cameras. There is a dedicated ISO dial, a shutter speed dial, and an aperture ring. An exposure compensation dial on the right hand side is conveniently located so it can be rotated with the thumb. The AF joystick is also worth mentioning. Thanks to it, you can move the focus point around very quickly. The AF performance on the Fuji X100V is quite good. However, I wouldn't rate it as good as what you get with DSLRs. The Fuji X100V can be used in a multitude of scenarios. First and foremost, it is a great street photography camera. Its classic looks make it a perfect match for everyday walks, and it is also quiet. It can be shot with an electronic shutter, but also the mechanical shutter is almost inaudible. Another field in which this camera excels is personal documentary for the demanding photographer. Offering Fuji's great film simulation, the camera provides pleasing JPEGs right out of the camera. Thanks to its Wi-Fi connectivity, family pictures can be easily transferred to the phone and distributed via WhatsApp or whatever in seconds. The app works reliably, and I had no issues with it at all. I also brought the X100V as a backup camera to shootings. It has solid video performance as well, which makes it useful for B-roll or behind the scenes footage. Surprisingly, the X100V is also a capable studio camera. Thanks to its central shutter, you can sync flash across the whole shutter speed range. For content creators, the Fuji X100V is a little bit of a mixed bag. While it has a tilting screen, the lack of a flip-out screen is really annoying if you want to vlog or anything. To sum it up, the Fuji X100V is a good camera. At this price point, there are virtually no competitors. If you are willing to spend more, you can get a Leica Q or Leica Q2 with a full frame sensor and a 28mm lens. However, you don't have the choice of a hybrid optical viewfinder, so if you are not very keen on using digital viewfinders, like I am, then this is not a real option. Although I really like my X100V, I'm gonna sell it. I like to go on with this minimalism thing, so the Fuji really has to go, but I'm sure that its new owner will be very happy with this high performance, great looking camera that can do 99% of all the things we photographers actually need. See you next time. Thanks for watching.